All right, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Kwadash. Double honors unto our apostles, as well as the men that taught our apostles, the elder high priests, as well as the elder bishops at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the 144,000 and the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp. All right. And I'm doing this video in response to the title of the Apostle Ramlab and the Elder Kanak, the video that they did called This World is Fucked Up. And it is, you know, this world is completely out of order. Okay? Reason being, the so-called white man is in power. Okay? Sick, twisted men. You know, their minds are twisted all up. They do twisted shit in the earth. And that's why the earth is dying, crying out for help. The marine life, the oceans is suffering, the water itself, and the marine life. The birds, the fowls of the air, because the air is polluted. In real time, it's happening. And it's been happening. Okay? And he had the power to pollute this place. He has the power to clean it up. But it's not set for this devil to live a righteous life, to promote righteousness the right way, order, decency, integrity. He was set up to show us the height of wickedness. Okay, so that we can see the furthest extent of wickedness. And he's done it. He's done a damn good job fucking up the earth. Okay? And man, fucking up the people. Raping them, robbing them, stealing them. Same with the land. He's been taking the nation's land, and that's against the scripture. Remove not. Let's get that real quick. Now, this Esau is notorious for this. Notorious. Let's bring this one out. Deuteronomy 19 and 14. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark. Now, Esau cloaked himself through lying words in the scriptures, right? This is a Bible-based country built on biblical principles. In God we trust. Presidents are inaugurated. They sworn in through the inauguration by swearing on the Bible, or putting their hand on the Bible. You see, they have harlot houses set up everywhere that they call a house of God, a place of worship. Right there, everywhere. All right. So why did Esau do this? Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark. The God loved the world, right? For God so loved the world. That's what you push. That's what this devil pushes. That we're all created equal, indivisible, under God. right? Yet he broke this law. And you know it's wrong to take somebody else's property. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark, which they of old time have set in thine inheritance. You see that? He took over the first and foremost is the Israelites' inheritance and the other nations, which thou shalt inherit in the land that the Lord Yahweh, Yahweh, Bahashum Yahweh Shai, thy power giveth thee to possess it. You see? So you're not, you took this book onto yourself, so the rules of the book apply. But Esau won't abide by the scriptures. The scriptures tell us the right way to live on this planet Earth, the do's and don'ts. And Esau just chunked it behind his back and did his own thing. And the Most High set him up, really ultimately to do that, to show the world wickedness. And this is why the world is fucked up. Okay? He's murdered in the name of sweet Jesus. Check that out. Esau and murdered in the name of the beloved, sweet Jesus that you wacky, tacky ass Christians love. Okay? People are suffering financially. People are suffering psychologically. People are definitely suffering morally because everybody's on a wicked vibration, full of vanity. And I want to go to Psalm 82 and 5. All right, and get straight to the point. It says, "They know not who know not." Really talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. Why? Meaning in darkness of their mind. Not being able to, not having understanding of what life is about. What's our purpose on this earth? Okay? Why? Because of what it says in Psalm 60. The earth is covered in darkness, and gross darkness the people. You see? Because Esau's in rulership. So you got mad men running the earth, and you turn the people mad. Mad meaning, but really, crazy, insane. It says all the foundations of the earth are out of course. That means everything's out of order. Okay? And the Most High set up perfect order, and it didn't need to be tampered with. And Esau has done nothing but go against the grain of how the Most High set up order to be on this earth. You know, there's an abundance of everything, enough. There's abundance of life, of creation, okay, of nutrients, resources that everybody can, live off of and get a fair shake and be taken care of. But Esau hoard up all of the resources and the benefits, the profits of, capitalizing on them resources through rape, robbery, and murder. You know, Esau came up on the west, on the western side of the world, the western hemisphere. He came over here. He took the property from the so-called Native American Indians, took their land, stole the resources, didn't give them stole their resources, gold, right, oil, etc., and then brought the tribe of Judah over and worked them for and got 250 years, really more than that, of free labor. You was jipping Jake out of the crash shopping, cropping, okay, business. So this man has been the perfect devil, and the just the right, the Most High created the perfect nation to show us what the devil will look like in real time. The whole earth is out of course. Now I want to bring this out because there's a bunch of freaks ruling. Freaks, moles. All right, this is the book of Job 30:8. They were children of fools. And this is talking about Esau. If you go and read this from the top, yep. When you read this from the top, this is giving you the nature, okay? Some history and the nature of Esau. Showing you he was a base man. Yep, let's read this verse. Job 30:8, it says, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men, they were viler than the earth. I want to look this word viler up. Not ka. I believe this is naka, or naka. It was just naka. And then go back to Strong's H52:17. It says to strike, scourge, smite. Let's do this. It says on the Google for the word vile, extremely unpleasant. Yeah, because it's very unpleasurable living under Esau's conditions and rules. The people are depressed, oppressed, financially, psychologically. People can't figure out why they can't get the family to work. Everything's falling apart. Relationships don't work. Children out of order. Homelessness out of control. Yeah, we live in a country where we leading the world in homelessness. Ain't that a bitch? All right. Got the most hospitals, all the high dollar, what do they call them? Damn. It's a phrase. State of the art, facility, all that high dollar equipment in there, killing people. and pumping them full of chemicals. You'll think that we'll be the healthiest people in the world with these state of the art facilities everywhere. But everybody's sick. Children are sick because this man is pumping them with chemicals. Children got brain development issues and brain growth interruption because of all these chemicals they being pumped with and these vaccines. You see, you'll think we'll be the healthiest. If you did get sick, don't worry. There's state of the art facilities all over the place that's shoving useless pills down your throat. Okay, and then if they do give you something that fix you, he's set up a society to where you go right back out and get in the same end up in the same position by eating this food. Esau has all the power and authority to where he could make it to where we're not eating GMO and we're getting eating real food. It's really, in this low state that we're in, some real food. But everything's polluted. This man done polluted this world so much. It ain't much you can do to get nothing out of this place no more. You know? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai to come back, okay, and bring this place back to earth. I mean, bring this place back to life. Salakia. Okay? Revitalize and refresh the earth and the people. All the women are used up. Okay? We live in a society where you can't even get a virgin. Like, that's unheard of. That's ridiculous to think in that capacity, according to these people. Yep. We live in a world where this man is indoctrinating. He has indoctrinated generations of people right here in Babylon the Great with straight nonsense and told them and taught everybody that it's normal, you know, to be a, to well, it is normal. Let me say this right. It is normal. It has always been happening. And what I'm talking about is slavery, employment, servants. Okay? But people understood that and knew it in the essence of what that is. Being a slave doesn't mean you necessarily have to have chains on. You can chain up your slaves. Okay? Being a slave doesn't mean you gotta whoop and beat your slaves because you had a bad day. You can, okay? But there's that being a slave is up to the how you treat it is up to the slave master. Okay? So people understood what it was. Okay? This man messed everything up. Children having insecurity issues, all kind of little crazy psychological issues these children in these public food systems. This man's public food system, because it fools you. You go to school. You spend more time your children spend more time at school than they spend at home with the family. Learning nothing. Get out of school. Can't count change. And I've seen that. Been out somewhere. A kid was at the register. Not a kid. A young adult. Okay. And couldn't give me the correct change back. That mean what? This so-called school system is failing. Okay, this is the stupidest country or nation. Well, country with all nations over here, but really is you Jakes and you Edomites don't know shit because been indoctrinated, and the tribes and the Edomites. And let's bring this out. Proverbs 29:2. It says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice." That's not happening. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. And that's what's going on. People are mourning. People are committing suicide all over the earth. Okay? Men can't keep their women. It's really not their women. They taking turns. Men are just taking turns with women on this planet Earth because they all whores. They've had multiple rods in them from teenage years on up. That's the real deal. That's what's going on in Babylon the Great. Okay? A fucked up world. People are behind on card payments. People are behind on mortgage payments because this man gypped the people. Let's get that. Is that Proverbs 11:1? Right, Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but a just weight is his delight. And that's how Esau done played this earth and the people of this earth with a false balance. You see? Esau did everything out of lopsided, negative. Okay? Instead of, doing things the balanced way, Esau did a false balance and fucked their earth up. Okay? This man rips the earth off and rips the people off. That's what he's known for. When Esau is not going to keep it real with you. You ever heard the saying, man, that's too good to be true? Because Esau tell you some shit that's too good to be true and it's not true. But the way he's telling you is like, damn, it sounds like he's serious about this. He'll make you believe some shit. Man, nah, that's too good to be true. Then when you go and test the waters out and see if it's true, you get fucked. You get caught up in his trap. So, we can go on and on about how Esau done fucked up the world. It's so much to talk about, But as long as this man is in power, that's the way it's gonna stay. And that's why the Most High is about to take this man out. You know, the earth can't take no more. The people really can't take no more. That's why the scriptures say, you know, at least the Most High shorten the time, there'll be no flesh to save. But for the elect's sake, he shall shorten the time. Lord willing, this video is edifying. All right, until the next one, I say shalom.